Even after that penalty, there was one moment of drama before the shootout. Because I thought that goal was in.
What a player.
What a save.
What a player that young man is as well. I mean, it was a huge left dangling leg by Martinez that saved Argentina in the end. I mean, incredible save from a goalkeeper. It's just come on leaps and bounds. The young man, there's not a lot. I mean, it's hard to criticise. He fired it low and wide, and wow.
Just that leg that he sticks out, and because like you just thought, right, this is it. It's almost written. Just not Argentina's day.
Yeah. And then I'll take it about 30 seconds later, where Argentina then go over to the other side. They create a chance, flow the ball to Lautaro Martinez, who's by himself, top of the 6-yard box, and gets a header all wrong. And that is what this game was all about, post that initial penalty by Kylian Mbappe. It went crazy. It went all over the place. The emotions, the storylines coming into the game rarely display themselves in the manner in which they did today, where the big boys deliver, and then those that are supposed to deliver on sort of the co-stars, but the supporting actors, taking a starring role and being the players that actually put themselves in a position to make a difference. So Kolo Muani could have been and should have been the hero. Lautaro Martinez could have been and should have been the hero. Gonzalo Montiel could have been the guy.
Could have been the villain.
Yes, could have been the villain, and somehow becomes the hero when he scores his penalty. There are so many things and so many directions and so many turns that this game took. But to the point of Kolo Muani, and I will go as far as to say Thuram as well, the introduction of both of those players changed the game for France in that it was a very similar approach to what the Dutch did to Argentina. They exposed that physically they cannot compete with guys of that size and that speed. And once France got going and those guys got going, it became very difficult for Argentina to defend. They survived. And yet they had a chance late to win it themselves.
It's amazing that Lautaro Martinez hit the target for that Messi. We thought it was the winner. He looked so cumbersome when he came on. I mean, notwithstanding the header, the movement, how slow he looked to get into the game. And he looked like a player who...
just starstruck almost.
Dropped at the beginning of the tournament for a guy that's a lot younger than him, who's not been playing really at Man City, who's making his way in the game, who was expected, Julian Alvarez this is, to be a bit part player. And Lautaro Martinez looked like a guy who Scaloni had no trust in, but had to go to his bench to freshen up and liven up. And then we had that header. Oh, my God.
I know.
Perfect little dink ball, and he's like... And it's like gone off on a tangent, but I tell you, you know, Romero from Spurs. I mean, there's so many from Argentina, but I just thought, OK, he got away with a couple of ones when he dived in. I thought, the referee I thought was clever in terms of the World Cup final. He wasn't running about like an idiot early, booking everybody. He gave people some breathing space. But I thought some of Romero's decision-making in this game, when to step in, how to read it, his passing from the back was superb.
Frank, I'm sorry, mate, for so many levels, but for this time I'm apologising for making you wait so long to join us in the conversation. How do you reflect on that final?
Well, we are frustrated. I would say that I am frustrated because, like, for 75 minutes, I saw nothing from our national team. Very disappointed. All credit to the Argentinian who played the game perfectly. I remember halftime, Didier Deschamps made an exclusive interview for French TV, and he said, well, there is one team who decided to play a World Cup final game, and us, we don't know what we are doing here yet. And then there is a disappointment. After that 70th minute or 75th minute, we saw a different team because of the crucial substitution of Didier Deschamps, and we saw something different starting from the penalty of Kylian Mbappe, and we were to craziness. Then we became disappointed because of the result. But overall, you have to accept the fact that Argentina deserved to win because they did what they had to do, and they should have won easily if France didn't wake up, you know, after 75 minutes, which is absolutely abnormal for me. You know, you talked about the two situations at the end. There is also a counter-attack with a big foul and a yellow card from an Argentinian player, where if the referee didn't blow the whistle, it would have been a fantastic counter-attack as well, a possibility to score goals. But I think, you know, before the game, people asked me, you know, intimately what I was thinking about, I say, well, everything seems to be going to Lionel Messi, like it's a destiny. That guy deserved to win a World Cup because what he did in his career. So I wasn't feeling comfortable with France and didn't know how to put it. But it's like everything was, and the world, the entire world, but France, I think we're dreaming about seeing Messi winning because what he did during his career. And it's just fair for him to have won that World Cup. So we are, again, frustrated, disappointed, but at the end of the day, you have to realize that, for me, the best team won.
I think it was Cunha on Coman, Frank, you're talking about.
Yes, yeah, in the midfield.
Right, and Coman got to his feet really quickly.
Yeah,
he got to his feet really quickly, and obviously he's fast, but I think the referee had quickly gone to his whistle, not realising. I think there's a couple of little bits we could maybe pick out about the referee, but I thought in general, bearing in mind, World Cup final, how fast it was, I thought he was strong.
So, World Cup final, we get to the penalty shootouts. Lionel Messi is walking down there, and he takes it like he's the coolest man.
By the way, he rolled it so slowly, I thought Lloris was actually going to be able to get to it.
It was incredible.
It was incredible. I mean, to be fair, Mbappe's penalties, Jules touched on it, to do that in any game, never mind the World Cup final, it is amazing. But for Messi, I think Messi made his mind up probably... Did he miss one early in the tournament? I think he did.
Yeah. Chelsea made the save.
Right, when he went with power, I think he made his mind up that he was going to go the opposite tactic.
Right.
And we've seen that with him, where he's just decided, no, I've actually got more about me, more skill than the goalkeeper. So I'm going to wait, and I'm going to go up, and I'm going to keep my head up, and I'm going to wait to hear.
It was a shootout against the Dutch, wasn't it, where he did exactly.
Yes, he did the exact same twice.
Dan.
No, he might have went for power the same.
He went for power against Croatia in the semi-finals against Livakovic.
Did he?
And then in the shootout,
There's been that many penalties. I've run out.
Go on, Frank.
Have you realised that, guys, that the two best kicker for penalty shots, the first?
Exactly. And Neymar. Neymar's still waiting.
And like Neymar, and that's crazy about penalties because we saw many times players shooting 2 penalties. Yeah. But Mbappe shoots 3 penalties. I've never seen that in my life. It's 3 on the same side. I mean, you have to have the guts to do it because really, I thought I wanted to call Didier Deschamps, at the end of the game, say, please don't make Mbappe shooting the 3rd one because it's so tricky. I mean, he will miss it. And Emiliano Martinez touched the ball, but he went on. He went in. So, okay, that's good. But the guy, remember Jeff Hurst in 1966 was the last guy who scored an hat-trick. Yes. And Mbappe did it, and on top of it, scored a penalty on the penalty shootout. So, amazing.
And then, to the point of Lionel Messi and how he was taking the penalty kicks. It is worth repeating. The pressure, the moment, the anticipation, the expectations, the hopes of a nation, and this guy staring at the goalkeeper. I'm going to hold my nerve. You're going to dive out of the way. I'm telling you, you're going to dive out of the way, and I'm going to put it to the other side. Man, let me tell you something, it takes some fortitude to do it like that.
Fortitude's a very polite way of putting it, Ali.
Well, it's fortitude.
Honestly, fortitude. How many people were sitting going... I mean, I just thought Argentina had played so well. I went, it's gone.
That's it.
They'd made defensive changes.
Yeah.
They'd played the shutout card.
Yeah.
And France had played, were up the creek without a paddle card.
Yeah.
Right? So it was 2 ends of the spectrum. We're seeing the game out, tired. We're throwing the kitchen sink at it, and all of a sudden it's 2-2, and you're going, there's no way Argentina can... They need oxygen.
Yeah.
They need to get... They're done. They're absolutely done. I mean, it was just amazing.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.